that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, one for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. We started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks, looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. Some criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. See, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He feeding for props like addicts with pipes and needles. So he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. I gotta tell you a story about my little home. So Billy started robbing niggas and he did get through to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of them hood niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real dog can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and he wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a chick to prove he was cold-hearted. Now he had a chance between going back to his life or making money with made men up in his sight. His dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. So he met them Friday night at 2:45.
Let's get it. You gonna walk with the goons? You gonna walk with the goons?
They rode around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, till they saw a woman on the street walking alone. 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. So they quietly got out the car and followed her. Walking through the projects, the darkness followed her. They wrapped the shirt around her head and knocked her onto the floor.
This is it, kid. Now you got your chance to be raw.
So Billy roughed her up and grabbed the chick by the hand, dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. Struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. Got to the roof, and then they held her down on the ground, yelling, "Shut the fuck up! Stop moving around!" The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and poured. Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. A broken jaw mumbled the guard, but they weren't concerned. When they were done, she was lying bloody, broken and bruised. One of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. He told them that she was a witness who what she going through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, so he leaped over and put the gun right to her head. Oh! And now I have to finish my story for you. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing alone with his new brothers. Cocked the gap to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his moms used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth. He cried out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof, died with no soul. They said death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my show. And every street cipher listening to Lil Thug's flow could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted. And then we wanted God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So devil wants to dance with you, you better say never. Cause a dance with the devil might